Hey guys, welcome to this week's video. I've been asked a few times and I just haven't really gotten around to it, and I apologize, but I'm doing it today. I've been asked for a pram collection, an updated one. As you guys know, a part of my channel is really buying prams, testing them out and reviewing them. I really enjoy doing that. I also show you how to wash them and stuff like that. So a part of this, I feel like I'm trying to find like the perfect pram, but then I decide I really like them and I don't sell them because I like them. So you can tell which prams I'm really liking for the amount of times that I've kept them. Sorry, the amount of time that I have kept them for. Some things I just don't think I'll ever get rid of, and then I get rid of them, but as of now, there are a few prams that I feel like I'm definitely going to keep. Some I'm not sure of, and some I just got no love. So let me show you my collection. So let's start here. This is my Fethalite. It is my one and only vintage pram. I bought this a little while ago and it had like, a lady used it for her cats. So they used to sleep in it. So I brought it home and I cleaned it up really well. And now it sits in the back room on display with this old little, I don't think it's a really old blanket, but it looks kind of vintage. This is my dad's rattle from when he was a baby, and I'm pretty sure that this teddy bear was also my dad's as well. So that sits in there. It's got huge big wheels. I'm pretty sure that it's all original paint. Well, I really hope it is. I'm not 100% sure, but to me it looks in pretty good nick for what it is. And it's got like the craziest suspension. Oh, it's not working because it's on a hill. You can like see how it moves back and forward. It would be so good to rock a baby to sleep. And this is the brake down here. It's crazy. And then the brake just like stops on here. So that's in its own category. I just like it because of the look. It's hard to use. After just getting it out now, I do want to use it, but I have to pull it into two pieces. I have to take these off here and assemble it, and it takes a bit, and then I put like this piece in the boot and this piece in the back seat of the car. And last time I did that it caused dramas because the lady thought that I was putting a newborn baby in the front in a capsule. Anyways, that's a video if you want to look at that. Next is my Buffalo. I love my Buffalo. It's a Bugaboo Buffalo. It is a single pram only. Right now it's set up with the bassinet on. I've just borrowed a pram liner that I'm making to sit it in there because normally I have like a white blanket and I decorate it with the baby and stuff like that. I've just gone like for my all black look. It came with these handlebar covers. I can't find zippers that are that size, otherwise I would have remade them. So I'm really considering ordering some zippers online. I just haven't looked yet. I made this belly bar cover for it and I love that. It has a cup holder and this little pram hook, but this is just like an all-round good pram. It's sturdy, it's nice to push, has an adjustable handlebar. It folds nice and light, and when I fold it you can keep all the shopping in the basket. That's like a thing that I love. And it's not very tippy compared to the Chameleon. I feel like the weight is distributed a little better. So that's why I like the Buffalo. Next is my Donkey. This is one of my newer prams, hence why it's so decked out. I've got the seat here and a liner that I've made for it. I've got the new 5-point safety harnesses that were really necessary for me. Same with the Buffalo. I do have 2 seats, but right now we've just got the 1 seat and the bassinet. I've got this beautiful fluff. I think it's like a floor rug or something, but for the baby dolls it's fine to use. And then they both have their little matching teether beaded change things. I'm yet to make the belly bar cover here in this fabric, and it also do have a blanket that's made in this sloth fabric as well. I've got an extendable hood for the petrol blue but not for the pink, which is kind of annoying, but I really do love the 2 color design for this. I feel like everyone wants this pram with those 2 colored hoods. But I really love like features when you want to take a seat out. You can clip 1 button down each and then you can lift it out. I think the Buff does it as well, so press either side and it does lift it up, so you can take them off with 1 hand instead of needing 2. Same with the bassinet. I just like the harnesses. The 5-point harnesses are really important thing to me. I have this decked out with all the accessories. So I have the phone holder, I have this little bag that I've just gotten, which is so cute, on the end of the bassinet. I don't really have the handlebars adjusted to where I have them, probably a little further up like that. Yeah, so these are very similar. This is basically a single and this is a double version. You can take 1 seat off and make it a mono, so a single, and it has a little side basket on this side here, which is another really cool feature that you don't get with the Buffalo, but that's why I like these 2 as separate prams. This is just a single, this can be a single and a double, but I feel like this is a little bit easier if you wanted to just quickly run out and about. But this one has more storage. Both have cool baskets that you can leave stuff in and it will stay in there. The Bugaboo has, sorry, the donkey has these elastic pieces and up the top a big pocket, and the Buffalo has up the top a pocket, so you can put things in there and they won't come out. You can see at the top, that's the elastic that helps it stay in. So yeah, the reason I like them, those are the reasons. This is my baby jogger Versa, and this pram, the reason I love it is that it folds in 1 piece with the seat facing you, and it has a 1-handed fold. So to fold it, this is going to be terrible, but I'll try and do it. How about I move it out of the lineup? So to fold it, put the hood down. At the back here, you have these 2, how can I show you? These 2 of these, 1 on either side. So you just squeeze those and lift it over. And then down here you have a strap, and you just pull this strap, oh, you pull a little bit harder than that, and now the pram is folded. And that was 1-handed. So this is my favorite quick get ready and go stroller. It didn't clip in place, which is good because it'll be easier for me to get it up with 1 hand. So put it up with 1 hand as well. I also, there's also a little bit of meaning behind the Versa and the Bugaboo donkey. I remember a few years ago, everybody used to buy Bugaboo donkeys. Yes, they used to buy the Bugaboo donkeys and they would put the Bugaboo Buffalo hoods and seats in them to make them bigger. And then people would buy the Versa and they would buy the Bugaboo donkey hoods and hood rods and put them onto the Versa. So I'll show you what that looks like because I love the Versa with the donkey hoods. And I have a bunch of different colors. So I've got pink, teal, well this is petrol blue, this is hot pink. I have a light pink, I have 2 cream, I now have a grey melange and 2 black, and that's all for the donkey. So I need to get some more for the Buffalo, as I feel like having a Bugaboo, the fun parts are to change the hoods and change the accessories around on them. So as quickly as that, I have taken the Bugaboo donkey hood off from there and I've put it straight onto the Versa, which is awesome. and then it's extendable because this is actually an extendable hood. You can put the breezy and all the other hoods on them. So the donkey hoods fit onto the baby Jogger City Versa. Another thing I love about this pram is that it has a handbrake on the side. I feel like that's one thing that I'm missing from these two, is the Chameleon had the handbrake on the side, whereas the Buffalo and the Donkey don't. I'm not sure why they didn't put that on there, but this is a big thing that I love. So now they're back to normal, how they were. Another thing with all the prams that I really enjoy is that they all have a one-handed recline to recline the prams. So behind here, it's just this lever up and down, nice and easy. And they have a decent basket size. This one you have to take all of your stuff out, but I figure if you are going in on a quick shopping trip, you're not gonna really be in a rush to take your stuff out. You're not going to be buying a lot. So whereas if you take the Buffalo, maybe you'd have some more stuff in there and you can just fold it up with the stuff in the basket like a basket. Also, adding the donkey hood to the Versa gives extra height room in the seat. It gives more headroom for the child in there. Well, the sun is coming in, so I think I need to move my little, what is this called? A line-up back, and I'll put the brake back on. Again, easy on-off brake. I think we're getting a visitor, and I don't know how I'm going to explain this to our visitor. Oh dear. That's not even for us. He's just going to be like, what's going on? It's like a plumbing person. I don't know how to explain this to people most of the time, but you know. So this is my Mima. This has its own set of reasonings for liking it. It's white. It's a white pram. It has a black frame. It's just really cool in the way it looks. Yeah, I borrowed the Versa's spot so that we didn't have sun, and now the sun's gone. Anyway, so like I was saying, it's got a nice sleek black frame. It's got the white. It's obvious why it stands out from the rest of them. And just, there's some things that I don't love on it. The seat is like a little small. It's great for a baby, and by the time that your baby is big enough, you'd probably want something a little more like that anyways, because it's easier than getting the whole pram out. So I feel like it works for a child. It's just, I don't know, different. If I could change anything, I would have black wheels instead of grey, just to keep it going. It's so sleek, it's nice, and you always get attention wherever you go with it, which is really cool if that's what you want. So if you want to like hide, maybe don't do that. Don't get this pram. One-handed seat moving, adjustable handle, as all of these prams have. They're probably my things. And it is able to take a second seat. I just prefer this pram with one seat on it as a single pram. I feel like two, you have to have it facing forward, and I don't always like that. So I guess it kind of depends. The next pram that I have is this Bugaboo Bee 3 with a silver frame and the khaki seat and hood with the extendable hood as well. So I haven't dealt with this pram very much since owning it. I got it and had a little bit of a play, figured out how to fold it, which I don't really like the fold. I feel like it takes a little bit to get used to it, and it's just not, I don't know, maybe I haven't used this pram enough, but I'm not in love with it. I got it as my third pram that can be folded with the seat facing you. The first one is the Velcro Snap Ultra. That can be folded with the seat facing you. The second one is the Versa, that can be folded with the seat facing you. And the third one is the B3. There is a bunch of others that can do this as well, but these are just me going through the process of finding the best pram that can fold with the seat on. And so far, I'm really just liking the Versa. Yeah, so the hood is a little strange. I'm not sure, like clunky. I guess you don't bring it up and down all day, and it seems a little weird. It doesn't seem like it's sturdy, but it is sturdy. Like, it doesn't feel like it's gonna tip, but I just think it pushes weird, if that makes any sense. And you feel every little lump and bump in the ground. Obviously we do have smaller tires. These are the smallest wheels here, but I just feel a little weird about it. I think I need to spend some more time with it, but I will be doing a review on this pram, and I will tell you what I think about it in that review. Last but not least is the baby Jogger City Mini GT. Now this is a brother or a sister pram, a sibling pram of the Versa. So this is the Versa City Versa, and this is the City Mini, but with the GT. It has the foam-filled wheels, and it also has the handlebar that you can change positions on. The hood on this pram is great. The fold is brilliant, it sells me. The foam wheels are also another thing. It pushes really smooth. To me, I wouldn't put a younger baby in it, and I don't really like the look of the capsule on top of it, because you can just add in here, you can add your capsule adapters. So I'm not a huge fan about that. I love the colors, going with the Velcro on here. And another thing that I like is the handbrake again. So this is the same as the Versa handbrake. It's a really awesome feature. They've also got the mesh backing so that you can let the breeze go through, but the things aren't going to fall out of the pram. So it's not a favorite of mine for right now. I bought it because I wanted to do a review on it, and I also have a bassinet that works with it. So you can take all of the fabric off and then you can clip the bassinet on. So I will actually put a photo of that in right here. So this one won't stay a part of my collection very long. I doubt that the bee will stay a part of my collection for very long. The Mima has been in my collection for a long time. I want to part with it, but I don't want to part with it. Like, it's just so cool and so unique that I don't want to almost part with it. The Versa has just got to my collection, and I want to keep it for a lot longer. The donkey is the same. I want to keep that for a while. The buff, I feel like I probably won't ever get rid of unless I upgrade to a newer buff, or maybe a fox or something like that. But right now I'm really content with my buff. And this older style pram I will also keep probably forever, unless I really have to sell it, or unless I really decide that I need the room or something like that. But yeah, I'm just really not sure about this pram. If I had an older child, by far this would be the pram. You grab it out, it folds with just one handle. Right here, you move the pram liner out of the way and it says pull to fold. Are you guys watching? Because if you blink, you're gonna miss this. Ready? 1, 2, 3. It's folded. Like, that is just a huge plus to me. But it only faces forward, and I like to have prams that face both ways. Whoops. Okay, not great to get up with one hand. It is okay to get up with one hand, but not brilliant. So finishing off, these are definitely my favorites. The ones that will stay in my collection for a while. The Mima is like yes and no. Love it, but not sure. There's that weird like clunk because the magnets get stuck. But yes, I do love these ones. They all have some practical thing. I guess people say you can have one pram. I don't think so. At minimum, I would have this one. I want that one too. This one, and probably the Versa as like a all the time pram and like a quick pram to get around, or one for someone else to use if they, you know, but I want all of them, so we have all of these. I hope that this helped with showing you my collection, but now I have to put all of these prams away. Thank you for watching. I hope that you enjoyed watching this video. I just fit 2 maxi cozies, a donkey duo plus bassinet, a Versa, a bee, and a buff, but the buff didn't have, it only had a capsule. All in my pram in one go. Buff, donkey, Versa seat, buff bassie, donkey seat, other donkey seat, bee, maxi cozy, and then all of the accessories are here, plus bags and clothes and other stuff. Woo!